The community of a small farming town in Komga, they're concerned about their safety as the police station serving the area only has two vehicles, but only one that sometimes works. So the Komga police station also responsible for surrounding areas. So far, some of them are as far away as 40 kilometers. Let's get an update now on what exactly is being done. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha joining us from Komga in the Eastern Cape. Sipha, very good morning to you. So only one police van working. How in the world do police officers do their job there? Add to that just the regular patrols that they have to do with this one van.
Well, certainly, Oli, I mean, hearing what you're asking me right now, asking how are they able to conduct services that they are responsible for. Now, you have said 40 kilometers is some of the areas, is how far some of the areas are. I mean, just to first give you a perspective of the area that we're in. It is a small farming town, and Komga is the actual small town for the surrounding areas such as Mooiplas, which is about 35k away from us, going into the Kai cuttings towards when you're traveling to the former Transkei. That's where also some of the areas that this police station is responsible for. Now, we're talking about heading out onto the N2. How are they supposed to then do their jobs when only one vehicle is working? Now, I'm going to step aside just to show you here. One of those vehicles is a City Golf here, but of course you can see it's stationary and hasn't moved in a very long time. The other vehicle that they have, it is a Nissan Bakkie, which is the one that occasionally breaks down, having the police having to call the locals to come and assist them by, of course, either boosting the battery or they leave it on the side of the road and they ask for transportation to take them back to the police station. I mean, what happens then when there is a suspect that has been apprehended during that time? Also, now, Koli, the community is worried about their safety because, as you mentioned, some of their responsibilities and duties they aren't able to carry out as a result of this, such as patrolling these areas. Now, I said these are farm areas. There's also rural villages that the police station is responsible for. How are they supposed to then ensure that crime is kept at a minimal level to ensure the people's safety? Now, we were told by some community members, which are the ones that actually called us here, that at times when they are called, when there's an issue that's happening inside the township and they're calling for the police assistance, it takes forever. And usually police sometimes come hours later or the next day, or they have to come all the way here to the police station themselves, which raises a huge issue in the community because then criminals take advantage of seeing and knowing that the cars don't work. Now, this is one of the bakkies here that we're told actually works occasionally, of course, as we had mentioned. Now, this is not the only challenge that is actually faced by this police station. It's also understaffed, meaning people who are coming here to lay complaints, to have affidavits done, certification of documents, more especially coming to lay criminal charges. It takes a while because they are understaffed. Also, you can see with the infrastructure that is here is falling apart. If you were to go inside, Oli, you would see that the infrastructure inside the police station is old. It is falling apart. Also, they don't have a lot of digital assistance within the municipality, such as filing. Everything is still old school. They're still using the system from the early 90s. But of course, Oli, we won't just stop here. We are going to go into the community to speak to some of the community members. Some of them have even had incidences occur to them as a result of waiting for the police to arrive.
Sipha, my goodness, I don't know how it is that that community is being served by this police station. We'll keep track of that story, Sipha, with her ears to the ground.